Why do people fail? Today's video is entitled 15 Key Factors Behind Failure: What to Avoid for Success, Part 2. Here's what we'll cover: lack of planning and strategy, poor financial management and ineffective leadership. Get ready and stay tuned. This is Luxury Explored, your premier hub for discovering the most exquisite indulgences, catering to global adventurers. Before we dive deeper, make sure to show your support by liking, subscribing, and joining us for our captivating and educational video content. Number 8. They don't consider others' opinion. Unlocking wealth and managing finances is like solving a tricky puzzle. You've got the pieces, but sometimes you're too busy juggling them to notice the missing link. Just like in life, where we're bombarded with advice and tips on making it big, it's easy to brush them off like yesterday's news. But hey, imagine having the solution to your money mysteries right in front of you and shrugging it off like it's yesterday's leftovers. Here's the deal: that advice, those insights, they're like the X marking the spot on a treasure map. Ignore them, and you might as well be wandering blindfolded in a minefield. Who wants that, right? I mean, imagine missing out on nuggets of wisdom that could turn your financial frown upside down. Think of feedback as your secret weapon to leveling up your financial game. It's the GPS guiding you away from money mishaps and straight toward the land of financial glory. Picture this: someone giving you a clue about a hidden stash of gold coins, and you're just casually strolling by, oblivious. So here's the scoop: listen up, tune in, and grab those nuggets of wisdom with both hands. Learning from others' experiences is like turbocharging your money-making journey. It's not just about avoiding potholes. It's about racing ahead, grabbing opportunities, and living each day like it's a gold mine waiting to be discovered. Trust me, folks, there's a pot of financial gold at the end of the feedback rainbow, and it's yours for the taking. Number 9. They want a big piece of pie instead of the cherry on the top. Imagine you're at a buffet and your eyes are bigger than your stomach. You pile your plate sky high with deliciousness, but reality hits hard when you realize you can't possibly devour it all. That's like setting financial goals so gigantic they make Mount Everest look like a molehill. Dreaming big is rad, but chasing goals so massive they make you feel like you're in over your head? That's a recipe for disappointment, my friend. Picture this: you're at the table, staring at this Everest of food, and you're expected to polish it off. But hold on a second. Attempting the impossible isn't thrilling when it leaves you bloated and bummed out. Just like aiming for those mega goals that are practically as attainable as eating a skyscraper for breakfast, it's not happening. So, here's the scoop. Setting goals that are as doable as that perfect portion on your plate is where it's at. It's like scooping up just enough to savor every bite without feeling like you're ready to explode. When it comes to your financial dreams, sure, aim high, but break it down into bite-sized chunks. Take that Everest-sized goal and turn it into bite-sized morsels. Why? Well, because tackling your financial dreams should be like savoring a delicious meal, one delectable bite at a time. Divide and conquer, my friends. Slice those colossal aspirations into manageable pieces, and suddenly, that Everest looks more like a hill you can skip up with ease. Remember, it's not just about dreaming big. It's about setting yourself up for success by keeping those goals within reach. Small victories pave the way for those grand accomplishments. So, let's dish out those achievable dreams and devour them like the delicacies they are. Number 10. They don't stick to healthy routines. All right, imagine you've got this cool plant. Let's call it the you plant. Now, this plant needs some TLC, just like you need your dose of care and attention. If you leave the you plant in a dark corner without water and sunlight, guess what? It's going to be one sad, droopy plant. And you're just like that plant. If you forget to give yourself the essentials, rest, good vibes, and a sprinkle of joy, it's like leaving that plant in a dusty old closet. Not cool. Think about it. Neglecting yourself is like denying your plant the water and sunlight it craves. You both deserve better than that. Your success and well-being are like two peas in a pod. Mess up one, and the other feels the pinch. Just like that plant struggling to grow without its daily dose of care. Here's the kicker. Taking care of yourself is like investing in your future success. It's like giving that you plant the VIP treatment it deserves. Stick to routines that water your soul and nurture your growth. Read, move that body, take a stroll, chomp on that daily fruit. It's like feeding your growth hormones. Oh, and don't forget the aqua. Just like your plant needs its hydration, you need that H2O goodness too. Number 11, they give up. You're at this door, right? You're pushing, pulling, doing the cha-cha with the handle, and nothing. It's stuck tighter than a pickle jar lid. Now, if you throw in the towel, that door stays shut, and you're left wondering what on earth could be behind it. That, my friend, is giving up. Like slamming the door shut on possibilities just because it needs a bit of a shove. Life's a lot like a bunch of these stubborn doors. Some of them are tougher to crack than a secret code. But here's the thing. If you give in and say, nah, too hard, you're missing out on what's waiting for you on the other side. Those doors, they're full of opportunities, like a room packed with treasure chests of awesome experiences. Sounds neat, right? Sure, it's as straightforward as it sounds. Not giving up is like having this super duper magical key in your pocket. It's the kind that unlocks those doors and leads you straight to Successville. Persistence is the name of the game. Keep jiggling that handle, even when your arm's ready to fall off. That's how you stumble upon the gold mine behind the tricky doors. Number 12. They do the talk, but they don't do the work. Imagine you're hyped up, telling everyone about this epic plan to build the world's tallest tower. You've got blueprints, you've got grand speeches, but guess what? That tower, it's still a dreamy sketch on paper. You're all talk, no hammering nails, no bricks stacking up, just words floating in the air like lost balloons at a party. Life's a bit like that tower tale. You've got these plans, these dreams that sound as magnificent as that towering skyscraper. But hold on a sec. Merely saying you'll conquer the world won't make it happen. Plans are awesome, don't get me wrong. They're like the architectural drafts of your dreams. But if those blueprints stay stacked up in a drawer, are they really plans or just wishful thinking? Here's the deal. Actions. They're the bricks, the steel beams, the sweat and toil that transform those plans into towering realities. You've got to be the architect and the construction worker. Talking and planning, those are like laying the groundwork, but it's the hammering, the building, the climbing up step by step that turns dreams into monuments of success. Number 13, they're not ambitious. Imagine you're on this wild journey, but your GPS is on snooze mode. You're cruising down life highway without a clue where the exit is. It's like trying to navigate without a map, feeling as lost as a sock in the laundry. No dreams, no plans. It's like taking a road trip to nowhere, just driving aimlessly, hoping you stumble upon a unicorn or something. Having zero ambition? It's like boarding a rocket ship without a destination. You're just floating in the cosmos, not heading anywhere in particular. Life's too short for that kind of aimless drifting. It's like being stuck in life's waiting room, not excelling, but not exactly flunking either. Picture this. You're in the middle of a party, not the life of the bash, not hiding in the corner either. Just meh, lukewarm, like the friendliest ghost at a haunted house. Not hot, not cold, just stuck in that in-between. Number 14. They are afraid they'll fail. Imagine you're lugging around this heavy backpack of fear. It's like strapping a bowling ball to your back. Makes moving forward feel like pushing a boulder uphill. Fear of failure? It's like having a nervous flamingo on your shoulder whispering, "You'll stumble, you'll fall." But hold up. There's a way cooler way to deal with this fear monster. Instead of treating failure like the boogeyman, let's reframe it, shall we? Picture life as this epic staircase to success. Each step, yeah, that's a goal, a dream, a desire, leading up to that ultimate I made it top floor. Here's the kicker. Fear of falling flat on your face? It's like standing at the bottom, shivering in your boots, scared to even plant your foot on that first step. It's like wearing roller skates on an escalator. Yikes. So folks, let's trade the fear of faceplants for a stair-climbing mindset. Embrace the oopsies as tiny victories on your way up. It's like learning to salsa dance. Take one step at a time, wiggle a little, and learn from those hip shakes. Trust me, it's not about avoiding slips. It's about turning those slips into groovy dance moves on your way to the top floor of success. Number 15. They don't want to rely on others when there is a need. You're on this solo treasure hunt, envisioning yourself as the ultimate hero waving away help like pesky flies. But truth time, some treasures are elephant-sized and lugging them solo? Yeah, not a breeze. In life, going solo's like saying, "I got this." But trust me, some tasks are pianos, up a mountain levels of tricky. Admitting you need help, that's not weakness. It's a group treasure hunt, divvying up the loot. Failure's not game over, it's a road trip detour. Sure, you might backtrack a bit, but the journey's far from over. Life throws plot twists like finding unicorns and petting zoos. Roadblocks? They're just twists in your epic adventure. So here's to embracing those speed bumps, picking up their funky dance moves, and shimmying ahead on your quest. Life's a grand adventure. Grab your buddies. Let's treasure hunt together. That's a wrap for this video. If you learned something, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. This is Luxury Explored.